Inhale. Exhale. Fill up. Empty out. One more. Big breath in. Let it go as you breathe out. Good. Now we're going to bring our Ujjayi breath into the room, into our practice, into our body. It's the engagement of our whisper muscles. Now you can roll your head from side to side, allowing the natural weight of the head to push down into the ground, keeping the forehead connected to the mat. What we do is we just literally roll from side to side. No need to drag the forehead, you skin that way. Now bring your head into the centre and take a breath in. Staying in your child's pose, I want you to walk your hands over towards the right hand side. So you're going to walk the upper body over as well. And you may even have to lift the head off the floor slightly. Good, now I want you to breathe. Once you get over that side, I want you to breathe into the left rib cage. So you feel it expands. We reach through the arms. And we reach as far around as we possibly can. Good, now breathe into the rib cage, breathe into the armpits. Feel that nice little stretch. As you breathe in, you'll bring yourself into the center. As you breathe out, walk yourself over to the other side. And walk yourself over as far as you can. Take your hands right the way over, reaching out through the arms. And now direct all of your breath down the right side. Let's feel it expand out. Letting go of whatever you brought in this room with you today. Focusing on yourself and your breath. Take a breath in. Come back into the center as you breathe out. Take an inhale. Tabletop as you exhale. Let's set ourselves up for our cat and cow. So stack your joints. And now let's breathe into our first cow. So send the belly down, shoulders back, chest forwards. Exhale into your cats. Lift the spine. Again, breathe in, belly down, chest forwards. Send that tailbone up. Exhale everything else. Scoop the tailbone, look to the belly, lift through the spine. Deep inhale. Close the eyes. Full exhale. Breathe in. And out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Come back into a neutral tabletop. Send the right arm up toward the ceiling as you breathe in. Let's go for a thread the needle. Send that right arm under the left armpit, bringing ear and shoulder down to the ground. And how about sending that left leg tonight towards the back of the room? You can either lift the foot off the floor slightly, or you can keep the foot connected to the ground as you extend backwards. If you can extend the foot backwards, is there a half bind? So this is the left arm going down behind you. Experiment. If it's not there, then you come back into whatever is there for you. Always expanding. Use the core muscles if the hand is off the ground to twist. That's adventurous, Richard. Take it in there. Tabletop as you exhale. Okay, let's send that left arm up towards the ceiling. Full breath in, expand, open, twist. Send under the right side, ear and shoulder down to the mat. Now reach across the room. If that right leg can extend backwards, then go ahead. And if the left arm, or sorry, the right arm can go down behind you, then go for that. Take hold of your waistband, the shorts or leggings, or you can, if you can reach far enough around, you can even take hold of the hip. You want to make sure that elbow on the right side is directly above the wrist. So if the hand is connected to the ground, you can push down. Pushing down through the elbow into the wrist and then twist it. Take another inhale. As you exhale, come back into your tabletop. One more set of cat and cow. So breathe into your cow. Full breath in. Exhale into that cat. Tuck the toes downward facing dog. Let's walk our dog out there. Let's take the dog for a little walk around the mat. So pat the heels, bend the knees, bend the elbows. Shake the head. Flutter the lips if you want to flutter the lips. I like to because it vibrates around my face. That's it, don't just do it here. Look, oh. You're going to flutter, do it. That's it, yeah, I can say it. Good. It's only your mat to spin it on. You've got a ready one, wipe it down properly at the end, please. Okay, bring yourself back into the down. We'll work on our thoughts as we go through the practice tonight, okay? Take an inhale, step or float to the top of the mat. As you exhale, take a ragdoll. Feet go hip distance, take on your elbows or interlink your fingers behind the back, whatever is there. Now push down through your feet. So as you push down through your feet, you lift your toes and you send your hips up. You can sway from side to side. Allow the shoulders to completely relax. And come closer to the ears. This releases our shoulders, releases that tension. Now bring yourself into the center, take an inhale. As you exhale, let go of the elbows, bring the feet together and breathe into your flat back. Hold the flat back, but allow the breath to flow. Good, our feet are together, so our thighs are together. As we lift our knees. Exhale, forward folds. And again, halfway lifts. Forward folds. 3 more, breathe in. Exhale. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Last one, fill up. Empty out. Rise and shine. From toes to fingertips, we reach to the ceiling. As we breathe out, we bring the palms together, close the eyes, relax those shoulders. Lift the toes, lift the knees, scoot the tailbone under, and let's close our eyes. Stops you getting distracted from my amazing looks as I walk around the room. I know what you're like. It's not funny, I am. We want to draw in our thighs. Remember that intention you set when you was down in your child's pose? Bring it back in with you. Let's bring our feet together. With our feet together, our thighs are working, our legs are working together. Take your inhale. Your exhale. Let's open this practice with 3 arms. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Flat back, breathe in. Exhale, your hands down, step or flow back into high plank. Just hold your high plank. Heels are above the toes, tailbone is scooped under. Let's turn our glutes on, switch them on. We feel them drawing inwards. Elbow creases face forwards. Take a breath in. Lower down to the elbows as you breathe out. Breathe and lift. Exhale, lower down. Breathe and lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. On the count of 5, go down. 4, 3. All the way back up, all the way back up to high plank. Someone's got a very fast count there. Take your inhale. On the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, alright. Now I think off since it was raining on the way here. Hands underneath the shoulders. Let's draw out or breathe into our cobra. So switch on the legs. Don't forget about the legs. Now bring the elbows into the sides of the body. You want to tuck them in. Remember those little chicken wings. You want to tuck them right the way in. And as we tuck our elbows in, let's draw down through our shoulders. That's it, yes. Now take a breath in. Pull yourself forward as you breathe out and lower down. Inhale to cobra. Pull yourself forwards, exhale, lower down. 3 more, breathe in. Exhale. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Last one, breathe in. Up the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Fill up. Empty out. Send the hips up as you breathe in. Send the heels down as you breathe out. Good. It doesn't matter if the legs are straight or not, just send those heels down into the floor. Take your breath in. Step or flow to the top of the mat, halfway lifts. Forward folds. Rise and shine to ceiling, inhale. Bow forward as you exhale. Flat back, breathe in. Hands down, step or float back into high plank. Elbows in for low plank. Breathe into the cobra. Downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Hips up as you inhale. Heels down as you exhale. Let's roll the shoulder blades around to the front of the body. Good. Create space in your upper spine. Walk your hands forwards again, walk your hands forwards again. That's it. Now let go of the neck. Everybody, let go of your neck. Take your breath in. Step or float to the top of the mat as you breathe out. Halfway lifts. Forward folds. Rise and shine to ceiling, inhale. Bow forwards as you exhale. Flat back, breathe in. Exhale the hands down, step or float back into high plank. Lower down to low plank. And then breathe into your up dog. No, sorry, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full inhale. Full exhale. Breathe in. And out. Good. Let's send that chest backwards as we fill up the lungs. Push down through the hands as we exhale. Breathe in. Draw the belly in, breathe out. One more inhale. Step or float to the top of the mat as you exhale. Halfway lift. Forward folds. Rise and shine to the ceiling, breathe in. Breathe out, forward fold. Flat back. Hands down, step or float back into high plank. Your low plank, up dog. Downward facing dog. Feet together, take an inhale. Send the heels down as you exhale. Send the right foot up to the ceiling, breathe in. Now bend the knees, stack the hips. Good, let's fill up the right side. So imagine, visualize the right side of the body with each inhale. We keep the right foot flexed and switched on. The right knee goes up and we open out the hip area. Take your inhale. Step up to warrior one as you exhale. Good, let's take a good step up. Square the hips, try and track the feet and lift the toes. Relax your shoulders. Good, and our back foot wants to be roughly, remember, at that 45-degree angle. And our left foot wants to be kind of over towards the edge of the mat. That's it, good. This will help us square our hips a little better towards the front of the room. Now scoop the tailbone. Perfect. You can feel that left hip flexor open, that right hamstring switch on. Inhale, step back into high plank as you exhale. Lower down to low plank. Breathe into your up dog. Downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Feet together, inhale. Heels down as you exhale. Send that left foot up, breathe in. Bend the knees, stack the hips. There we go, let's keep that left foot switched on. Yes. We want to stack as high as we can possibly go. Good, so when we get to our ridge, we want to go a little bit further. Just a little bit. That's it, you've got it, brilliant. Take your inhale. Warrior one as you exhale. Stepping right up as far as you can. Reaching up for those fingers, lifting toes, and pushing down from the outside edge of your right foot now. Now roll the left thigh out. You're going to keep that right foot exactly where it is. See this one a little bit further up. That's it, a little bit further, that's it, brilliant. So we keep the knee always directly, roughly above the ankle. Now send those hands, square the chest, square the hips. Send those arms up, cactus classes later. Take your inhale, send the hands down, step back into high plank. Lower down to low plank and then breathe into cobra. Downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, exhale. Let's have a little flow here now. Send the right foot up, breathe in. Step up to warrior one. Rise through the hands, inhale. Go down to the ground, high plank as you exhale. Low plank, cobra, downward facing dog. Left foot send it up, inhale. Step up to warrior one. Breathe in as you reach high. Go down to the ground, high to low. Up, cobra, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Right foot goes up, inhale. Step up to warrior one. Reach up, inhale. Down to the ground, exhale. Elbows in for low plank and then breathe into cobra. Downward facing dog. Last one, send that left foot up. Take a good step up into your warrior one. Scoop tailbone, lift toes and rise high. Go down to the ground, breathe out. Elbows in for low plank and then inhale to cobra. Downward facing dog. Fill up. Empty out. Breathe in. And out. Bring those feet together, inhale. Step or float to the top of the mat as you exhale. Halfway lifts. Forward folds. Chair pose, breathe in. Good, now we want to sit fairly low in this chair. We want to scoop our tailbone. And rather than closing those shoulder blades off behind you, let's open them up. So we've got to use our chest muscles here to open the shoulder blades around towards the front of the body. You want to create a little bit more space. Send back to you guys. Draw your thighs in, scoop your tailbone and sit low into your chair. Try not to eat your lips as we go through this practice tonight. Fill up. Forward folds. Flat back. Hands down, step back into high plank. Elbows in for low plank and then cobra, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Fill up. Empty out. Feet together, send the right foot up, breathe in. Bend the knees, stack the hips. Take your inhale. If it's there, flip dog as you exhale. Good, so land nice and gently. Try not to kick your neighbour because they only do them on the other side, okay? And then maybe a little bit harder. Good, now switch on your glutes and lift those hips as high as you can. Lift the toes at the same time and draw the thighs into the centre. Good, this is kind of setting up for a wheel later on. Take your breath in. Three-legged as you breathe out. Right foot goes up. Step forwards into crescent lunge. Good, lift toes. Square the hips, scoop the tailbone and send the hands high. Palms together at the chest as you breathe out. Take your inhale. Twist to the right as you exhale. So let's get that left elbow on top or in front of the right knee. We send the right elbow up as we relax our neck, allowing left ear to come down to shoulder, giving us a deeper stretch on the side neck. Good, now we're going to breathe in and expand. Breathe out and twist. And try not to dig those front toes into the floor. Take your inhale. Warrior two as you exhale. Come with the arms forwards and backwards. Sink low into your front knee. Keep your heels in line or heels heel to arch, heel to toes, whatever's comfortable for you. Back foot wants to remain at a 45-degree angle. There we go, a little bit more. That's it, now lift these little tootsies. Oh, yes. Good, we're looking over our index finger towards the front. And if need be, just have a look at your back arm. Is it in line with the front arm? If not, bring them in line. Stretch forwards and backwards. Now flip the front palm, reverse the warrior. Good, breathe into the right side. You can set that left arm down behind you. Take hold of the waistband. This will help you twist a little bit more. We keep our foot facing forwards. So when we come into the front knee, we can roll it out to the side of the body. Or to the little toe, sorry, not the side. Take your breath in. Extended side angle as you breathe out. Good, lift up through that arm. Now twist it open. That's it, engage through these fingers. Perfect. Electricity runs all the way through us, right up towards the ceiling. With a spark, yeah. Take your inhale. Hands down into high plank. Hold your high plank. Bring the feet together, step the right hand into the centre of the mat. Open out to the right, left side, extended side plank. Now remember, you have the option to place the right knee onto the floor if it's there for you tonight. Full side plank isn't there, shall I say? But I want to see that left foot float. That's it. If sticking the tongue out helps you, then go for it. Take your inhale, high plank. As you exhale, lowering down into low plank and then breathe into cobra. Downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Bring your feet together and send that left foot up towards the ceiling. Now bend the knees, stack those hips. There we go, we've got a full engagement in our left foot. We either curl the toes or we pull through. We've got the whole of the leg working, yes. Take your breath in. If it's there, flip dog. Landing as gently as you can down on the left foot. Switching on our glutes, lifting our hips, reaching towards the front. We want to lift as high up as we can. That's it. So we're going to switch these. Yes, good. Take your breath in. Three-legged as you breathe out. Send the foot up, inhale. Step up to a warrior crescent lunge. Good. Take that step up, long step up. Don't let it overstep so we're overstretching. Now switch on your right glute muscle. This will activate everything on the front of the leg as you draw those feet into the centre. Send the hands up and then bring the palms together with the chest. Take an inhale. Twist to your left as you exhale. Good. Send that left elbow up and let's relax our neck. Good. We've got a few breaths here. Ground down through the feet. Draw the feet into the centre. And breathe into the chest and twist and breathe out. You inhale. Warrior two as you exhale. Good. Stretch forwards and back. Spark out through those fingers. That's it, yeah. Lead through the right, left knee. Lift the toes, scoop the tailbone. Good. Switch on your Ujjayi breath. You better hear that breath bounce around the room. Flip the front palm, reverse the warrior. Just breathe into that side body. See, leading through that left knee. Rolling the thigh outwards. There we go. Now we're going to lift up through the body. Lifting towards the ceiling, not just leaning backwards. And we want to draw the left hip away from the thigh. Take your inhale. Extended side angle as you exhale. Left arm goes down, right arm goes up. Now breathe into the chest, twist. Relax your neck. So allow that neck to fully relax down. Nice stretch through the side here. Good to do this if you've been sitting down in front of a computer all day. Now take your inhale, send the hands down to your high plank. Hold your high plank. Feet together, step the left hand into the centre of the mat. Open out to the windows. Good. Now remember, you can place the left knee onto the floor while I see that right foot float. There we go, yeah. Locking your core muscles. this leg as we lift through this leg. Yes, you got it. Take an inhale, high plank as you exhale. Lower down to low plank. Up dog, breathe in. Or cobra, sorry. Exhale, downward facing dog. Fill up. Open the mouth, empty out. In fact, yes, let's do a flood of the lips. Everyone breathe in. Flutter as you breathe out. Yes, that's better. Breathe in. Flutter as you breathe out. Good. One more. Inhale. Let's flutter as we exhale. Brilliant. Close the mouth and dry breath. Take your breath in. Step or flow to the top of the mat as you breathe out halfway lift. Forward fold. Rise and shine to ceiling. Inhale. Palms together as you exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Send the hands up. Inhale. Eagle on the right side. So we're going to send the right arm underneath the left, twisting at the forearms or giving yourself a little hug. Take a breath in as you lift your elbows. As you breathe out, scoop the tailbone, sit into the legs, and then send the right leg over the top of the left. Good. Now I like to go as low as I can because it helps me wrap my legs more. So feel your thighs drawing inwards. Good. Keep that breath working. Keep that breath flowing. Take your breath in. Release out as you breathe out. Good. Palms together. Inhale. Exhale. Send the hands up to the ceiling. Left arm underneath the right arm. Lift those elbows. Inhale. Scoop the tailbone, sit down onto your legs, and then send the left leg over the top of the right. Good. Draw your thighs in. Scoop your tailbone. Feel the lower spine opening out. That's it, so we can feel it in our shoulders. As we push the elbows forwards, whether you're wrapping or whether you're hugging, you push them forwards to open out the shoulder blades behind you. Take an inhale, release out as you exhale. Palms together, close the eyes, breathe in. And out. Send the arms up towards the ceiling. Dancer's pose. So leave the left arm up as you cartwheel the right arm backwards, taking over the inside of the outside of the right ankle. Start with your knees together. Now breathe in and lift up. Exhale, kick backwards, reaching forwards. Good. I like to take a micro bend in my knee. A standing leg, so that'll be my left knee on this one. Good. And you want to kick back as far as you can. But if you feel anything in the lower spine, then just ease out. You really want to start to feel that right thigh being activated. Take an inhale. Release out as you exhale. Palms together, foot goes down, breathe in. Breathe out. Send the hands up to the ceiling. Right arm stays extended as left arm cartwheels backwards, taking hold of left ankle. Or the other side if you go. Take a breath in. Start to reach forwards, kick backwards. Good. Now your foot is going to be kind of pushing left and right, trying to find the balance. So lift your toes and allow the foot to do its job. Breathe, focus. Take your inhale, release out as you exhale. Palms together, take a breath in. And a breath out. Send the hands up to the ceiling, inhale. Forward fold as you exhale. Flat back, breathe in. Send the hands down, step or jump back into high plank. Lower down to low plank, and then up dog, or cobra, breathe in. Down dog, exhale. Full inhale. Let go of the breath. Bring those feet together, send the right foot to the ceiling. Bend the knee as you breathe out and stack your hips. Take your inhale, half pigeon as you exhale. Let's get the knee out to the side. The shin will go as parallel as your knee joint allows it to. Use a block underneath the right glute, right thigh, or even the left hip, and then come down to forearms. Once you're down to your forearms, just make sure you're comfortable in your base. So you're going to untuck your left toes, so the top of the foot is on the ground. And then we're going to walk that left foot a little bit further backwards, like a little caterpillar, it crawls back. And then come down to forehead, forearms. Scan for our body. Rather than falling over to our left, we're going to bring ourselves into the centre. What are you going to do? I want you to bring this leg a little further right. That's it. Good stuff. You've got to hand yourself a little bit more. Perfect. How's that feel? Awesome? Yeah. Go completely in this pose. Let go but stay with it. So letting go is not falling to the left or falling to the right. Next inhale, you're going to rise up onto your hands. As you exhale, you're going to swing the left leg towards the front of the room and then bring your right foot over the top, placing the right hand down behind you. Breathing in as you send the left hand high, and as you exhale, twist. And wrapping the left arm around the knee, or you can take it in front, using that to twist. But keep the chin central to the chest, okay? There's no need to look backwards. You want to sit as tall and upright through your body as you can. Breathe in and lift. Twist. Keep on twisting. Millimeters, feels massive. Take a breath in. Take a counter twist to your left side as you breathe out. Cross the ankles in front of you and place the hands down at the top of the mat, stepping or jumping or floating back into your high plank, lowering down into your low plank, breathing into your cobra. Downward facing dog. Feet together, send the left foot up to the ceiling. Bend the knees, stack the hips. Breath in. Half pigeon as you breathe out. Again, become comfortable before you go right the way down. So walk your right foot backwards, use your blocks if you need to, and then bring yourself onto your forearms or forehead. Those thoughts, those feelings to arise. Don't attach yourself to them. Be aware of them, notice them. If the feelings are a real feeling of you've got to move, then move. But if it's just a kind of a fidgety feeling, then try to stay with it. Expanding down through the spine as you breathe in. Next inhale, rise up onto your hands. Swinging, sending the right foot forwards as you breathe out. Swinging the left foot over the top of it. Send the left arm down behind you, right arm up as you inhale. Twist as you breathe out. Now remember, you're lifting up through your spine, up through your upper body. Right up to the crown of the head. Lifting as you breathe in. Twisting that a little bit more as you breathe out. And sit in a comfort zone. Take your inhale. Counter twist as you exhale. And now cross the ankles, plant the hands at the top of the mat, step or float back into your high plank, lower down to the low plank, and then breathe into the cobra. downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your feet together, fill up. Step or float to the top of the mat, come and lay down on your back. As you lay down on your back, you're going to take one of your blocks with you. And we're going to slide our block in between our thighs. We want to next two blocks. Okay, take your block, slide it in between your thighs. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Good, then your feet are flat on the floor. You want to be able to either touch the heels, the ankle bones, or just a little bit out of reach. Now scoop the tailbone so you can feel the lower spine push down, belly draws in, and then send those hips up as you send the feet down, shoulders down, switching on your glutes. Lift the toes. Good, now push down through your left foot as you breathe in. As you exhale, extend your right foot towards the front or towards the ceiling. Squeeze the block, lift those hips, switch on knees, that's it, you got it. Good, you've got to switch on the glutes. These will lift your hips higher. As you breathe out, place that right foot down onto the ground. Inhale, send that left foot upwards and forwards. Good, so we've got foot engagement, nice. Push down through the right foot. Not allowing those hips to sit down. We've got to switch on this glute muscle. Take your inhale, put the foot down as you exhale, breath in. Lower the hips down to the ground. Butterfly pose, feet together, knees go wide apart. Inhale, exhale. Fill up. Empty out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, let's go again. Feet flat on the ground. We're not using our block this time. We're going to have a little flow, okay? So I want you to be able to switch on your glutes when you get to the top. As we come up to the top, really draw in those glutes. Squeeze them, make them solid. Okay, so inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower down. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Again, lift.